a wise person once told me that if the actor, the director doesn't eat unless the writer writes.
Right.
So all the moving parts, I mean, you name it, from the crew, from the stunt, I mean, everyone doesn't eat until the writer start writing. So, hey, man, it's a shame the writers got to go through that. You think that that's so much of a prestige position. They like the writers don't have to deal with going on strike,
I mean,
but
I seen.
unfortunately, it happens.
I forgot who posted it. They was talking about how the writer, they just won like a Emmy for their show, but they have to apply for a job at a movie theater just to make ends meet. You know?
Oh no, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Just Acting Up Show. How y'all doing? How y'all living? Your boy just turned 35, man. What's up out there, man? Chris, what's going on, bro?
Oh my God, I am tired. Yeah, we was partying for Joffrey's birthday, man, and I'll be wilding out there in these streets and get y'all kids. Cause look what happened.
Whose my baby is that?
I mean, he hit the lean with it like, if you don't know, now you know. I was like, oh, okay.
It's like he waited his whole life to say that. Boy, I tell you.
These kids, boy. Mike, how you recovering, man? How you recovering, brother?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I got my Barry White voice on. I'm doing fine right now. Happy birthday, Joffrey.
Man, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. You know how it is, man. Back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. So we got another great show for y'all, man. Despite that there is a writer's strike, we're going to talk a little bit about that. And there's a certain rumor out there that somebody is playing a certain character in a certain video game. No, it's not us, but it would be nice if y'all hire us.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Just saying. Man,
Just saying.
I mean, yeah, all that and more. And of course, we got the balancing act, all that and more. Like I said, I'm still recovering too. Let's go. Just Acting Up Show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Just Acting Up Show. Act like you've been somewhere when we get started. And you're going to do what? Like, share, comment, and
Subscribe.
No. Okay, I'm sorry. Little boy, I'm sorry. Little boy, I'm living my head rent free right now, man. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into the show. So, we already said the little boy is ready for summertime. Are y'all ready for summertime? It's about to get hot. It's May.
Well, big boy season, so we got to pull out the towels, so we got to get a lot more of those, the little summertime towel. In Houston, you got to have a towel. Guaranteed then guaranteed to sweat. It's humidity.
You got to make sure your AC is working perfectly fine.
Y'all ever had your AC go out during the summer?
Ooh. Have you ever had your home AC, your house, your apartment, wherever you lay your head at, AC go out?
Yeah.
For the whole summer. It is nothing nice.
Yeah.
Miserable. You ever drove around in the car with your AC not working?
Yeah, not working. And I don't mean going around the corner. I mean actually, like, you got to go from the north side to the south side to the south side and back.
Struggling.
No AC feels like the struggle.
It does. It feels like, especially when you get out the truck or the car, you got that little strip on your back. Oh man.
Straight up, man. So y'all go ahead and get y'all AC taken care of, take care of your family, take care of yourself. Keep your water, stay hydrated, Gatorade, Powerade, all that, man. So this is a public service announcement before the summer really do kick off. Because I'm telling you, I went to the movies the other day, and I was just standing right the way from my ride. I gotta get a new car. So to be continued. But but we know, but me just standing right there, I'm on the phone with Chris, and I'm like, wow, what, Lord? Like, what's I'm like, oh, the sun is out.
Yeah.
It is cooking already. So y'all stay hydrated, man. Stay hydrated.
Gotcha.
So yes, indeed. And in other news, so we gotta talk about this because, like, we're actors, of course. Um, we have so many titles to our name, but we have to talk about this because it's just people are like panicking and everything. It's a writer's strike that's going on, as we spoke to Giovanni Cruz last week about it as well. Shout out to Giovanni Cruz. Talk about that more about her later and the movie that she was in. But it's a writer's strike, and the last time I remember a writer's strike was when it was a show called Heroes that came out, and the first season, phenomenal, great show. I
Yeah.
loved it.
Yeah.
But when that writer's strike hit,
It was
that show
over.
took a hit, and many other shows.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my favorite shows with this current strike already got the axe. SWAT on
oof.
CBS. They just cut it with Shamar Moore. Oh, I like that show too. Yeah.
That show was heating up too. A wise person once told me that if the actor, the director doesn't eat unless the writer writes.
Right.
So all the moving parts, I mean, you name it, from the crew, from the stunt, I mean, everyone doesn't eat until the writers start writing. So, hey, man, it's a shame the writers got to go through that. You think that that's so much of a prestige position. They like the writers don't have to deal with going on strike,
I mean,
but
I seen
unfortunately, it happens.
I forgot who posted it. They was talking about how the writer, they just won like a Emmy for their show, but they have to apply for a job at a movie theater just to make ends meet.
Oh no, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, man. That is, man. And a perfect example of why you need to pay your writers, like Mike said, from the crew, cast, all that, everybody be taken care of. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. When I went to New York City to watch the Black Panther Wakanda Forever, we all know how it started off with, after they did the intro and everything, that showed the Marvel logo and everything. And then right after that, logo passed, in the movie theater, people were like tearing up and crying, not just because Chadwick Boseman passed away, but somebody wrote that of how it's going to open up. And right after that intro, a guy in the movie theater, some random guy said, "We love you, Chad," and everybody just started tearing up, clapping. Somebody wrote that intro, and somebody gave us that amazing moment. You need writers to give you these amazing moments, because I don't care about the AI. They keep talking about that too, but you need writers to make these films and TV shows give you that certain type of feeling. So pay these writers.
And not just only TV shows and film, writers on video games, they do extraordinary jobs. We talk about two that one that turned into a TV show. And it's in the entertainment business, that's pretty hard pill to swallow, to think that a writer could do this amazing job on a project, and then on a downtime they have to go work at Starbucks or go work at McDonald's or something like that. That's sick. That's really sick, because there's a lot of work and sacrifice that go into these projects. Well, with everyone all the way around, but the writer is the bloodline, it's the vein. So yeah,
Facts on facts.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get into the Critics Corner, so y'all don't want to go nowhere. We got some more news for y'all. Hang on to Just Acting Up Show. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. And before we get into the rest of this news, go ahead on over to Joffrey's VIP room, where we get a more in-depth analysis of your favorite TV shows and, of course, of your favorite movies. I'm going to be talking a little bit more about the writer's strike as well, too, going into more detail. I'm going to be talking about how even the movie Blade is is being halted because of this writer strike. This is the one with Mahershala Ali, of course. Man, that production's already went through so much already. Not a lot, but enough to where you just like, let's talk about this. So, Joffrey's reality people, y'all stay locked in. And let's not also forget Comic
Palooza.
Yeah.
It's heating up. The lineup, man. The lineup is getting crazy.
Man, I gotta get a costume. Or I'm just gonna go a natural black man. Just a black man. A working black man.
What about get you a hoodie and go as Miles Morales?
Hey.
As his father? Don't you see all this Graham?
An older version. There we go. Without the Spider-Man costume.
Okay, what about the multiverse version? Okay, I'm supposed to be Miles in like what, 20 years?
Yeah, hey, man.
Make it make sense, Chris.
You find inspiration from anywhere. There's nothing wrong with that.
As his dad, the one that went to go get the milk and never returned.
Oh, we cold, baby. We cold, baby. Yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets, get y'all passes to Comic Palooza. Man, it's gonna be a great event. Like Chris said, that list is heating up, man. If y'all have not seen the list of people that are out there, we got Coco. They call him Coco Khan. He is going to be there as well. Man, even more characters from Marvel as well.
The one that was it Riri?
Riri.
Yeah, from Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ironheart herself.
Ironheart, yeah.
Ironheart.
She will be there herself, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget about the wrestlers, McFoley and Lita. Got anime cartoonists, anime comic book writers, anime voiceover artists. Man, it's gonna be nuts. So, and they still adding to the list. So y'all come on. Get your passes. We're gonna be there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna live at Comic Palooza.
Might as well just get you a tent now.
Just get you a tent, camp on that.
Oh man, real. And speaking of comics, Ben, I went to go see Guardians of the Galaxy. This is the so-called final installment, I guess, under James Gunn. Or we don't know. We'll see what happens. And of course, there's a mid-credit scene and a post-credit scene after the credits. I ain't gonna spoil it. But yeah, very good movie. I enjoyed it. Thank you. Shout out to Giovanni Cruz for stopping by. And I did see her. So I had an important business call. I had to step out the theater a couple times, and I'm like, dang man, I probably missed it. I want to go see it again anyways for the parts that I missed. But I thought I missed it. But she came in at the tail, like good 10, 15 solid minutes that the movie was getting close to the end is when she came in. And great screen time. So I hit her up. She told me thank you. Said she was out there for like 3 months filming up those small parts, but those 3 months you filming those small parts, that's everything. So y'all go see Guardians of the Galaxy, man. Great movie.
Yeah, nice. Shout out to Giovanni Cruz for stopping by at the show.
Yes, indeed. So more news. So Shaq, Kenya Barris, and 50 Cent are exploring to bid to buy BET. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I thought Tyler Perry and the other guy should have did. Partner up to get it,
Yeah.
And you get to bring more content when you partner up because they all have their different line. Shaq, of course, reality sports world and all that stuff. Kenya's, right, Blackish, all the issues. And then you got 50, of course, with that Power universe and beyond. So I think the more content you're able to bring to a channel, diverse content, not just one lane. So
yeah, that's nice. I'm with it.
I'm with it. Y'all said it. Y'all couldn't have said it better myself. So much content you can bring to that. That's beautiful right there. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on it, see what happens with it. But like I said, I'm all for it. Shaq does everything.
Yeah, post Shaq. I remember when Kobe had passed away and they was talking about him, reflecting. He said, I don't get as much sleep as as I'm supposed to. So, man, Shaq, get you some sleep, man, because Shaq is everywhere and he's doing his thing. So
and he freestyling. He dropped a freestyle this week too.
He did.
It was kind of fire though. He killed it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, people forget that Shaq Diesel can go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the man does everything.
yeah, he does.
Like,
Get you some sleep, Shaq. Get you some sleep, man.
please, brother, please.
Please.
And another trailer dropped with Michael Jai White called Outlaw Johnny Black. Looks like a mixture of black exploitation and action and anything Michael Jai White does, I'm tuning in because he's a great actor, great combatants,
martial arts. Yeah.
martial arts. Yeah.
Yeah, if you like Black Dynamite, then you want to see Outlaw Johnny Black. It's the same premise. It's just in the West. It's the Western, a black exploitation Western. You know.
Nice. It's gonna be on Netflix or Hulu or.
I think it's gonna be in the theaters.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, get that big screen money.
Yeah,
it's coming out in September. So
nice.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it. And in other news, so I'm kind of sad about this, or I want to hear more about this or whatever. So Bad Boys 4, of course, greenlit and go, but Tasha Smith, if you don't know who Tasha Smith is, the from Tyler Perry, Why'd I Get Married? Marcus, that's funny. We just talked about Michael Jai White and him. Here's Tasha Smith. Tasha Smith will be replacing Teresa Randall in Bad Boys 4. If you know who Teresa Randall is, she was in Spawn. She was in a few other movies. She was the wife of Martin in Bad Boys 4. She's been there ever since the first.
The first one, yeah.
The first one. And, people will be people. And so they recorded her, seeing her in a walker. She lost some weight. They showed what they showed. And, we don't know. I don't know what's going on with them health wise or whatever. These people, they're not immortal. They're human beings.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe she did take a turn left for her health, or maybe she, you just never know. But she is shown in a walker, sweatshirt, gloves. So she probably trying to be careful what she do. Maybe she was out there volunteering or where she was doing and helping people out. I don't know. But people gotta be careful what they say because you just never know what somebody's going through.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure more news will break out with what's going on with her. But I pray for everybody, no matter if you're doing good, no matter if you're doing bad. Just pray for them, and we'll get more news on that later. But it's gonna be kind of.
How you feel about the replacement?
Tasha Smith is a great actress. I like her.
Yeah.
It's gonna feel kind of different, not seeing, the regular person. It's kind of like that Aunt Viv for the first Prince installment.
Right. But they did that with no warning.
Yeah.
Yeah. They did that with no warning, and then they also did the mama off of
Family Matters.
Yeah, Family Members. Family Matters. Yeah, they did that. Those two with no warning. So
Yeah.
I think she's gonna bring a little bit more fire to the character, especially with her and Marcus, or quote unquote Martin from the movie. Yeah, so she's gonna give him a lip. She give you that lip.
Yeah.
Marcus, why you got on?
Yeah.
God dang, like, why are you so evil, man? What? Oh man, yeah, that's classic. In other news, there is a rumor that the Boy star called Urban will be Johnny Cage. Man, I'm hearing mixed reviews. I'm hearing people like that news. So
I mean, he's cool, but I really wanted to see the Miz, the wrestler, take that. Yeah, I thought he would have been a perfect casting for that.
Yeah.
It's I have no problem with it. Let's just talk about the foundation in whole, okay? Mortal Kombat was not really a good movie.
Mm-mm.
It was all right, but it wasn't what the
greatest 5-minute opening I've seen. After that, it was like it's questionable.
Yeah, then we was looking forward for the Sub-Zero and Scorpion rematch at the end of the movie, which that's what we got. But let's just work on the movie. I mean, hey man, that's all good and fine. I hope that's a good actor if they get him. And
yeah,
I'm a fan, but Come on, guys. This second one
Yeah,
got here, come on.
yeah.
Come on. We done
I,
bypassed all them old ones and the 90 ones. Come on, in the 90s. Let's go.
yeah.
Let's go. Let's do
I,
better.
I agree. I agree. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I totally agree with y'all, man. And I did want to see the Miz. I think that would be pretty cool for him. But yeah, just get everything else right, y'all, because it's some things I like, man. Come on, man, y'all. Come on. Come on. Why you kill off Goro just like that, man? I'm right. I'm sorry. I'm about to get into a whole long rant.
What is this shit? What is this shit?
Girl used to be so hard to beat, and y'all just killed him off like.
Boy, they killed Goro. They showed
Oh.
one scene. They like, oh, that's Goro. Then the next scene, Goro dead.
Yeah, they did him like Frank Lucas did the guy in American Gangster. Oh, don't believe me? And that was, I'm like, that's it.
That's it. That's it.
You gonna keep me in broad daylight, Frank?
That's all we get. You know how hard it was for me to beat Goro in real life.
Yes. I like the
God
first.
damn it.
I like the first Goro from the other one better than that one. Man, all right, I'm gonna stop. I'm trying not to go on a full-on rant because I will rant for real, man. Oh man. And last but not least, I'm looking forward to this. Adam Sandler and Will Ferrell will be doing a golf TV sitcom series. You putting two people from from SNL in that, and they in there, boy. They this is gonna be good. I look forward to it. It's gonna be stupid. It's gonna be hilarious.
I think they're really trying to make golf cool again. Because see, the CW, they've been pushing this commercial about they have this old golf series like, ooh, doom, 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 all in golf. What's happening? Like it's all dynamic, like, but golf is it ain't the most exciting sport to watch, but
Right.
I think they're trying to. There's a campaign right now to kind of really drum it up and really get people excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have been told golf is exciting to be there to see it, but not to actually like watch it on TV. But it's the same thing with baseball. They're trying to get everybody excited about baseball again. But Tiger Woods is exiting left, so well, he haven't retired yet, but he's not the old Tiger.
He left a long time ago.
Yeah, he left a long time ago. He's not the same Tiger, but he's still here. But he left a long time ago. Shout out to Tiger Woods, but yeah, golf is yeah. All right. I ain't got nothing.
Unless you want to go to my job, Putt Shack. That's my part-time job right there. And we was turned up last night, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'll let you know right now. Well, this we're gonna try to keep the show PG, man. But if y'all want to see what happened at the Putt Shack, go on over to my Facebook, man, and let y'all know. Keep y'all tails off them tables. That's all I'm gonna say.
The knees get right after a certain age.
Yeah, and shout out to Putt Shack. We gonna go there. See my boy Jaffe at work. I'm going with the wife, though. I might.
There you go. I
ain't going by myself.
That DJ hit that record.
Oh no!
Hey, just make sure y'all get on them tables when I'm there. When I'm there, y'all get.
Does that record start with a doom, 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 doom? Oh, I ain't going over there, man.
Yeah. When I'm there, I need all that to happen. All that.
Let me clock out first, and then I can. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest coming in, Mr. Ronnie Hudson II. This is gonna be a great one. Y'all stay locked in. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a special guest in the building, Mr. Self-proclaimed Christine's Horn favorite student, Ronnie Hudson II.
Absolutely.
I threw that in, man, because we were joking about that. I said, yeah, that's too funny. too funny. Now, nice. you originally from Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm from Georgia, like I said. So I grew up in a small town called Watley, Georgia. I lived in Atlanta for about 5 years, but yeah, I grew up most of my life in Watley, Georgia. That's where I was raised. So very small town. We got like one traffic light, about 2,000 people. Like I said, that's the city that made me, you know, who I am. And then I went off to college. I lived in Atlanta, went to Georgia Tech for, like I said, that 5-year time, and then started moving around to different areas, went to Philadelphia, and now I'm here in Illinois. So
Cool.
So what how did your acting journey start? Like, what got you into acting?
yeah, man. So like acting for me has been something that like it's like for most people, it's always been a dream, something that I felt I could do. Like I said, growing up in a small town where I was, we didn't have access to anything. There wasn't plays going on, there wasn't classes or none of that kind of stuff going on. So I was never exposed to any opportunities to get involved in theater or any kind of acting growing up. It just was watching TV, like, man, I could do that. But it's like that's way in LA, that's Hollywood. There's no way I can do that from where I am right now. So I just kind of put it in the back burner and started, you know, just doing like most people do. I played sports, played video games. That was my thing growing up. And my career path, I chose a whole different career path, which I'm still in today. I became an engineer. I went, like I said, I went to Georgia Tech and I got a bachelor's in electrical engineering. Left there when I got a master's in systems engineering. So all of that, kind of like I said, acting was still, like I said, on the back burner until I got here to Peoria, Illinois in 2012. And I saw all of the opportunities that were around me. There were like, all of a sudden I hear people saying, yeah, I got to go to rehearsal tonight. You know, we're doing The Color Purple over here at the theater, or we're doing Sister Act, or we got To Kill a Mockingbird. And I'm like, wait, what? Who where? Like, who's, like, they do that kind of stuff here? And it was like, oh, snap. And so it was that year, like, and I think that was in 2015. And it was at that point where it was just like, oh, snap, I got a chance to get involved in some of these things I wanted to do, to actually see if I can really do this. And so, and that's kind of where it started. I jumped in my first play. Shout out to Anthony Hendricks, a guy locally here in this area, who wrote an original play called Strangeland. It was a musical. So we had to do a little singing and everything as well. So that was the first time I actually got on stage. And that show, it was just a one weekend show. We had 3 shows. That show is what really sparked the fire in me, because I went right from that show to the local community theaters, and I had a principal role in Memphis, the musical that they was doing here at the time. And so I played Bobby Dupree. And so that was really when it just kind of took off. And I think from that moment, over the course of the next 4 or 5 years after that, I did about 10 or 11 musical stage plays, and it just kind of just ballooned from that point. And I just tried to figure out at that time, once the pandemic happened, how can I transition into TV and film?
Oh man. Before we go any further, man, could you tell us how God provided along the way for you?
Man, like I said, none of this would be possible without God. Like I said, I gave my life to Christ when I was 14, and on August 27, 1999. Like I said, I remember the exact date at the barbershop. Shout out to all of my mentors, Harold Moore, Gabriel Moore, one of my best friends, Troy Taylor, down in Watley, Georgia. We kind of, like I said, we got together during that time. And like I said, it was really, you know, I mean, we used to go up to the barbershop, have Bible study, prayer meetings and groups, and just really digging in, like I said, at the very young age of 14. So, I mean, ever since then, like I said, I owe everything I have to God. Like I said, He has, like I said, never failed me. Like I said, my relationship with Him, just through providing for me, coming through school, coming from a small town, like I said, in Watley, Georgia, being able to survive through all of that, and as a Black man here in America, moving to Illinois, just the opportunities and the favor that He's presented me with, the people that He's put me in front of. Like I said, I had having the opportunity to meet Christine Horn and some of the other people that she, all of her connections and things like that. Like God is really, like I said, He is the focal point of my life, and I owe everything that I am, the person that you see, it all goes to God, man.
Nice.
Man, that's pretty dope, brother. That's actually my first time hearing about, you know, having a Bible study from people at your barbershop and everything, man. And we love hearing that too, because we know how this business is. We actors too. And we know you got to lean on
Absolutely.
somebody. You got to lean on something. He the right one to lean on in this business.
Yeah.
Right one to lean on. And
Absolutely.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you touched on, being a part of electrical engineering and everything, and bouncing acting and everything. You still do that. But one more. Hey, brother, I gotta ask you about this now. You a Lakers fan?
Yes, I am.
Man, hey man, look, be honest, I'm
Yes,
pulling
I
for
am.
you. I'm pulling for you in this series, man. I'm just letting you know. I'm
I'm
pulling for
I'm
the team, man.
I'm pulling and then I'm not, because I
Look.
like Steph Curry and then I like LeBron, so I'm torn between the two.
Like I'm gonna put it like this. Like, I mean, this series, like, I mean, the Lakers were the 7th seed. This season was supposed to be, down the drain until we made some trades and things started to pick up. Like, so there's no expectations really right now. I mean, granted, with the healthy AD, healthy LeBron, if AD decides to actually play every game, they could be hard to beat. But like I say, I'm a Lakers fan. Like I said, I'm from Georgia. Hawks is our team. But like I said, I've never really been a Hawks fan. Like I said, I started out. I was a Bulls fan as well. I was a Jordan fan, during the time I grew up. But then, this guy from Lower Merion High School, Philadelphia, 1996, got drafted. Kobe Bryant kind of I just got attached to him. Like Kobe's kind of like the brother, one of the brothers I didn't have, and I felt like I knew him, never met him. But it was just one of those things where I started following Kobe in '96, and that's when I became a Lakers fan. I've been rolling with the Lake Show ever since. So yeah, we're gonna try to go get that thing this year. We're gonna see what we can do. We coming home tonight, so we should go back to San Francisco up 3-1. That's my prediction. Lakers in 7.
That's what's up.
Hey, come on, man, please, bro. Got no go State, man. Man, give me some troubles, man. But yeah.
When you're not acting or working or anything, other than watching the Lakers, of course, what else do you do in your downtime?
Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm a husband. I have 2 kids. Majority of my time is spent and the crazy part is one is my daughter's 11, my son is 1.5. So there's a big gap between them. So there's a lot of different things that we have to do. Like I said, being a father at this time and just trying to spend time with my wife whenever I can. Like I said, I owe it all to her to allow me to, like I said, because I'm pretty much gone all day. Like I said, I work full time as an engineer for Caterpillar while I'm here to earn a living and to provide for what we have here while I try to pursue and build up this acting career. And then there's times where, after I get off work, a lot of times I have to drive up to the city, to Chicago, for projects, for rehearsals, to film, and I'm gone like tons of most of the time. And my wife is able to allow me to do that. She takes care of the kids, takes care of the house. Like I said, true gratitude to her for doing that. But like I said, most of the time, that's really what I'm doing. Whenever I have some free time, free moments, and downtime, like I said, I try to do some things with the family, spend some time with my kids, and if they are occupied or doing something else, then yeah, usually it's watching sports, man, playing fantasy football. I can't wait till the football season. We're ready to get that started back up, and just doing some video games and trying to get myself back in shape. That's another thing. Like I said, I've been trying to hit the gym recently. So
yeah.
you know how that goes. So I'm trying to get back in the gym and just trying to exercise and kind of get moving again. So that's really what I do, other than, like I said, most of my time is spent at work or acting. I'm usually, studying, doing some self-tapes, auditioning, trying to, just hone the craft and get better. But that's mostly what I do, man.
Yeah. And shout out to your wife, because a lot of people don't understand, doing this business, you got to have someone that is very supportive and understanding. My wife
Absolutely.
is the same way too. It wouldn't be possible. It would be hard moving forward,
Absolutely.
especially with there's kids involved, man. So, man, good for you, man. And yeah. But besides winning an award for best film actor, what do you do? What is your greatest achievement?
Greatest achievement within acting, or
Yes,
just
sir.
overall?
Yes, sir.
So
Like
yeah,
overall.
I mean, within that, I mean, at this point, like I said, my greatest achievement to this moment, in my opinion, like I said, I set out this whole goal since I started pursuing TV and film, has been to actually get on TV, and I was able to this year finally book, my first co-star on Chicago PD. So my episode aired on March 29th. I was like I said, attacked officer in season 10, episode 17. Out of the Depths is the episode name. I had a chance to work with LaRoyce Hawkins and Marina Scorsese in that scene, who plays obviously Atwood and Burgess. So yeah, that honestly to this point, like I said, probably is my greatest achievement, and one of the things that, like I said, I set out to do. That was one of the goals. I checked that box off early this year. I also signed with my agent with Talent by Alexander. I was with Hayes Talent for a year. And then earlier this year in January, I moved over to Talent by Alexander. So once, like I said, and things just started to roll and things started to happen earlier this year. And so yeah, that is the biggest thing I would say, signing with that agent and then being able to book that first co-star on Chicago PD, which is like one of my target shows that I set out to be on when I first started this.
Nice.
Phenomenal job too, man. I know we we all try to book those co-star roles, and especially Chicago PD. That's the show right there.
Right.
Yeah, that's the show. That I love it, man. And so I would say that it's a writer strike going on, and everybody
Absolutely.
fearful and everything. We've been talking about it, but what would you tell other actors out there what they should do during this downtime? I mean, because it really, in all honesty, really not a downtime. You can always find something to do, but what would you personally say that others should do during this time?
I mean, it's a time, even for myself right now, it's time to reset and reevaluate. I mean, look at your marketing materials, look at your headshots, look at, the things that you're putting out there, your clips, and kind of get ready. Because when we come out on the other side of this, there's going to be work, there's going to be time. You're going to have to hit the ground running. So you want to make sure that you're prepared. But in addition to that, like I said, jump into some classes, like just continue to hone the craft. There's tons of things to do. Like myself right now, I have 3 independent projects that I'm involved in right now in the Chicago area. I'll be starting to shoot a feature film where I play one of the leads. We're starting that next weekend. There's another film that I have a couple scenes that I have to shoot, and then another a series that we're starting. So all of that's coming up right here in the May-June timeframe, with some additional opportunities in the works. So honestly, those are the things that you can do and get involved in, because without obviously the networks and so forth, with the writer strike going on, the independent writers and artists that are out here, like I said, they're still trying to make content. So we got, especially if you're non-union or whatever, and you can still do non-union projects. This is the opportunity right now where you can still work that muscle and still be able to put content out and continue to move. So that's ultimately what I'm trying to do. But then also just rest and kind of relax, take a break, because a lot of times when we're in the season, pilot season is going, episodic season is rolling, we auditioning constantly. We don't get a chance to take any vacations. We don't get a chance to really just step back and, relax and kind of just get our mind together. And so I say at this point, take some of that time to kind of reset, work on your mental health, make sure that you're in a good place, so that when we're on the other side of this, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Agreed. Now, as far as you played, a few characters, do you have a favorite character that you've played so far that you've been able to portray? And what is your dream role? What's the character that if you envision your dream character or dream role that you get to portray, what would that be?
Yeah, I would say, so favorite character that I probably played was obviously when I was doing theater. I had a chance to do A Raisin in the Sun. And I was able to play Walter Lee, and that probably was my favorite show out of all the 10, 11 shows that I was able to do, just because of, like I said, the depth that character had to bring, and the entire arc of his character from the beginning of the show to the end. Like I said, I had a blast putting that character forth on stage and really I guess the response I got from the audience every night and people coming up to me afterwards is really what kind of put this thing in my head, like, man, you decent. You might be okay at this. You should see, if there's opportunities to, like I said, earn a little money, a little pay for it. Let's go try to pursue getting on TV and film. And so that's kind of when it started, because that show was March of 2020, right before the world shut down. And so when we finished, it was kind of like, boom, I had that bug in my ear and everything shut down. And I just started training and taking classes online, and I'm here where I am today. But that's probably my, like I said, my favorite character, a character that I really want to play, something I really want to do. I've always wanted to. I love those like crime, drama, courtroom type of shows. Like I said, the Law and Order, the PDs, and all this kind of stuff. So I really want to be like I said, have a series regular as some type of attorney, lawyer, that type of thing where, I get, like I said, I get to get in that courtroom and interrogate someone on the stand, do that type of thing, do that whole thing. That's really what I haven't had a chance to do that yet. I've played a cop, I've done these other things, I've played the father and done some commercials and things like that. But being that law drama is something that I'm looking forward to having an opportunity to do.
Nice. So you're gonna send somebody to jail?
Yeah, man. I mean, or help them from keep them from going there. So
either way.
He innocent, boy.
He innocent.
Yeah, I gotta defend my client. You know what I mean? Gotta let them know.
I love it, man. Yes, sir, man.
Even if I gotta be a little dirty, you know how it is.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, you gotta get your hands dirty every now and then, man.
Oh, yeah.
We seen The Wire, and we seen all these other shows.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, we get it. Yes, sir. So, a couple more questions. We wrap you up and get you out of here. Now, if you live in Atlanta, but so if you could give back to the community, what would you do? Like, you ever thought about doing that, or is there anything that you do now that the audience doesn't know about?
Well, yeah, I've been, like I said, as far as community, like I said, I do a lot from the engineering perspective, because like I said, I'm here in Peoria, Illinois. So in my day job on like I said, on the engineering side, there's a lot of activities that I'm involved in with the National Society of Black Engineers, and the local chapters and stuff that we have here to promote STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, and really pouring back into kids as they are growing up, to let them know that there's opportunities in that space.
Nice.
As an actor and in the theater, I also serve on the board of one of our local theaters here in Peoria Players Theater. So I'm on the board of directors there, and so I try to give back, and I've been like I said, I'm the diversity and inclusion chairperson for the board. This is actually, like I said, this is my last year of my term that I'm serving, so I'm hoping to try to leave some people with some things that I was not yet able to implement, so I can put it into the the next board, so that they can try to continue some of these ideas and things that I have. But those are some of the things, like I said, that I've been doing now, trying to get more African Americans and people that look like me in theater. Because when I joined theater, like I said, here in this area about 5-6 years ago, there's not many people that look like me. I was I felt like I was the go-to African American male that they would always come to. So if there was a role that they needed some Black guy that was tall, strong, with a strong voice that could do something. Hey, is Ronnie available? Let's call Ronnie. It was constantly just me. And I'm like, there's so much more talent here in this area that y'all haven't tapped into, because for one, we don't do a lot of good advertising. People don't know what these shows are. If you're not into musicals and plays and stuff like that, if you don't follow that stuff, you're not gonna know when you see a title up on a marquee that this theater is about to do this show. You're not gonna know what that is. What is that? What is that for me? So you got to do some marketing and let people know what's available. And so that's one thing that I've been trying to push for the theater, and trying to let more people in the African American community know that the arts is an opportunity as well. So it kind of all blends together. Like I said, it comes from, like I said, from STEM with the arts. They call it STEAM now. So you got science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. And so I'm a big proponent of promoting all of these aspects in the community, trying to make sure that these students have opportunities and that they know that these dreams are attainable and that they can go out there. And so that's kind of where I've been spending a lot of my time as far as giving back to the community is concerned.
Cool.
Love it, brother. Love it. Thank you for doing that too.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. Like I said, you got to, man. You got to pay it forward. Like I've had people that have poured into me and that have created who I am and just have constantly gave me nuggets here and there. And like I said, I'm a product of the National Society of Black Engineers coming through school. I was able to get, some of the jobs that I was able to get to this point through that. And so I always want to continue to get involved, continue to give back and try to, help that next one. Reach each one, teach one, and reach back up. Like I said, as I climb, I want to help somebody else come with me. So I don't want to, I don't want it to be lonely at the top. They say as you go up, it's lonely at the top. Now I don't want to be lonely. Y'all come on up here. Let's be up here together. So that's the way I am.
Gotcha. Everybody, yeah.
Gotcha. What's the best advice someone ever shared with you?
Whew, man. The best advice. Man. I mean, honestly, there's so many things, so many nuggets that I can take from all over the place. Mostly honestly, just I would say something I learned from Christine Horn as through the time working with her. It's kind of all about confidence and knowing that I belong here.
Yeah.
I belong in this room, because a lot of times when as actors, we go in these rooms and it's kind of intimidating. You're a little, you got these people up here, you're trying to audition and you feel like, you might be
small.
a little scared, a little timid. But at the same time, like I say, Christine has always told us, like I said, we belong there. I mean, we're in this room for a reason. We got called here for a reason because we are supposed to be there. And so that kind of stuck with me to let me know that, hey, when I walk in this room, I got to walk in with my chest high, that I am the answer. I'm the solution to their problem. These casting directors are trying to find, they got a problem. They're trying to find a person for a role. I walk in the room, I'm the answer.
Come on now.
So going in with that confidence already is going to affect my performance and going to let me be able to put my best foot forward. And so that's one thing that, like I said, she has tried to always instill in us, is to make sure we have that confidence to go in and I use that with everything I do. In any room I approach, where it comes, even if it's my day job, if it's something involving my wife, if it's something, anything. When I walk in the room, I know that I'm supposed to be there, and I'm destined for what it is that I'm there for. It's all about manifestation. It's all about, just exuding that confidence and knowing for certain that this opportunity right now is in front of me because it was my destiny.
Gotcha. Yep. Someone told me the same thing, brother. Yep.
Yeah, that's a beautiful response.
That's ultimately what it's all about. I mean, if we go in there timid, we go in there scared, you're going to show it in your performance.
Yeah,
you're not going to be able to bring your best foot forward.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Thank you.
And it's even when you do get casted, you still like had a doubt. Well, are they supposed to pick me? It's like, no, they picked you for a reason. Yeah.
And I could tell a story of when I booked Chicago PD and I got to set. I was so nervous. Like, I had never been that scared before. The anxiety that went through my body, even though I had already done the audition, and it was, like I said, it was like 2-3 lines, but just getting to that set. And then there's LaRoyce Hawkins, there's Marina, and I'm just like, oh snap. So it's just like all the butterflies, everything. It was just so much anxiety that I was like, I don't know if it showed on my face, because I tried to keep cool. I was just sitting there. I didn't want to be that guy that's up there trying to take pictures with him, like, hey, let me take him, let's get a selfie, do all this stuff. I was just, I'm trying to, trying to tell myself, like, dog, you belong here. You've been here before. This ain't your first time. Just let them know that you one of them. Like, and so that whole like I said, that whole experience, like I said, you get on set, you still a little scared, but you have to just tell your mind that, you know, hey, I belong here. They called me here for a reason. They liked the way I did my job on my audition. It's time to just do the same thing to work. And if there's something they want to change, like I said, the director will give you that redirect, and you just follow instructions and just keep going, man.
Yep. And it works out too. It really does.
Man,
Yeah,
love it. Love it and appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for sharing those gems and all that, man, your knowledge and everything, man. We got to get you come back, man. We got to get you come back. Really enjoyed you.
Oh, definitely, man. I appreciate this. Like another thing Christine told us, like never miss an opportunity to be seen. So that was one thing. Like I've been trying to do more podcasts, more interviews. Like I said, I think this is the second one that I've done. And I thank you guys for, like I said, obviously for reaching out and giving me this opportunity. So I definitely want to, you know, continue to put myself out there, continue to tell others about what I got going on. A lot of projects coming up. Like I said, a lot of opportunities. I'm even trying to start getting into a little directing and producing, trying to make some of my own content and not just kind of wait, you know. And so that's one thing. So we want to, yeah. So any opportunity I have to come and share anything that I've learned and pour back into anybody is definitely, you know, I'm grateful for those opportunities and willing to do that whenever the opportunity arises. So appreciate y'all guys for bringing me on.
Man, appreciate you.
And could you just tell our audience where they can follow you at?
Absolutely, man. I'm all over social media in every one of them, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok is Ronnie Hudson II for the second. Ronnie Hudson the second. Same same tagline everywhere. You know, I try to keep it simple. So that way when you Google Ronnie Hudson the second, all my information should come right there. Instagram, like I said, Instagram is what I use majority of the time to post, you know, the things that I got coming up in my life and everything that's going on. And so yeah, Instagram and Facebook. But yeah, I'm on Twitter, TikTok, all of it. Ronnie Hudson II.
Gotcha. Nice.
Buddy, have a good one, bro. Be blessed.
Too,
all right,
brother.
guys, y'all too.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
All right, what's up? You know, this is the segment that I like to take over and do my comedy thing.
Oh God.
You know, while James had to step away, and I know Tashay is on, you know, she's on business as well, doing her thing. So looks like it's just me and Mike right now. So
Booyah.
Hopefully I can get a laugh today. It's gonna be a tough crowd.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough crowd.
But my story today. So this comes from a mom that's an influencer. She shared a video that kind of went viral where the mom of two said she was indignant. I mean, she was really upset, right? She was indignant after her son's school sent her home, telling her that she needed to send him to school with healthier snacks. She said, I sent my son to school with Pringles, which is a very age-appropriate snack for a 3-year-old. And this is what the school sent me. And so she's showing a photo of the empty Pringles container with the message, please help make healthy choices. She was pretty much upset. She's saying that the school had snack shamed her, or her son snack shamed her. And so she went on to unenroll her kid out of the preschool and find them to go somewhere else. So yeah, so I don't know if it was that serious, but yeah.
Everything is a shame. You old shaming me, or you grade shaming me. You talk about my grades on my head. Everything is a shame. Like they just said, send healthier choices. That's all. God,
teach them good habits early, you know.
Yeah, and then once he gained a certain weight, then people gonna pick on him. Then that's gonna be fat shaming. Make it make sense. I don't know.
You know, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But since we're talking about snacks, right?
Oh God, here we go.
Well, do you know how computers like to have their snacks? You know what? Do you know how big they like to have their snacks? Computers?
No.
They like them bite-sized.
I knew it. I thought you was gonna say micro size. Wah.
Well, computers do like microchips.
I walked into that one.
Gotta do. You gotta. Now, do you know why the shrimp wouldn't share any of their snacks?
No.
Because they're shellfish. Oh, that sounds like a laugh. That sounds like I'm doing good. Oh. Oh. The clouds then came out. The sun is. Oh, so this is probably my favorite one right here.
All right, go ahead.
What snack will you always find at a KKK rally?
Oh man, I don't know.
Salty crackers. Oh, I did good this week. We got it on tape. We got it on tape.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
We got it on tape.
So stupid, but yeah, you got it. You won today. That's what I'm talking about, Chris. Put some thought into it this time. Yeah. Oh man, that was funny. All three of them was funny.
I'm just gonna savor the moment right now.
Savor the moment, because next week is gonna be probably some BS.
I'm holding that for the rest of the year.
Salty crackers. That was funny.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, the balancing acts. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the balancing act. You know, we talk about movies, entertainment, and all that stuff, but we also want to bring balance to everybody's life because everybody needs balance, right? So that's the purpose of this segment, is because we want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, not only physically, but mentally. And this month is Mental Awareness Month. So definitely make sure you're getting help if you need help, man. Don't take everything on to yourself, you know? Anything you want to add, Mike?
Oh yeah, man, absolutely. And whatever is affecting your mental health, change from it. It doesn't matter if it's a relationship, a job. I just recently quit my job, and it had got to the point where it was messing with my mental. So I had to get away. And I feel real good I made that decision. Because your mental controls everything. Once the brain goes, the body shall follow. So you gotta take care of that. That is very important. For years and decades, you could say we all ignored our mental, and it affects your health. Diabetes, cancer. It's all in your mental. So it's all in your head. It's really all in your head, and then everything that's not meant for everybody. You know, and everything takes its time, and so and plays its course. But yes, please, everybody, take care of your mental health.
Yeah, and just a few tips for success, as they say. Allow yourself to feel. Feel those feelings, good, bad, or indifferent. Don't ignore how you're feeling. You know, because it's there. It's not gonna go anywhere. So you have to address it. Talk it out if you have to.
Yeah.
Build your emotional vocabulary. So when asked about how you're feeling, you know, if you're feeling sad, hey, I don't feel good today. I'm kind of down. You know, express those things. Try journaling. Journaling helps. Also consider the strength of your feelings, you know. And lastly, seek a mental professional help. A mental health professional, rather. Seek help. So that's the best, some tips that you all can use going forward. So yeah, definitely take care of your mental, y'all, for sure.
Yes, sir.
All right, what a great show, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Man, it was fun. Shout out to Ronnie Hudson II, man, for coming on the show, dropping us with some nuggets, man. Shout out to Tashay and Jaffe. I know Jaffe had to leave, and Tashay, you know, she doing what she got to do. She got big gigs coming up. So yeah, man, great show though. Overall.
Great show. Had fun with our guests, man. I appreciate. We've been having some fire content on this show. which means you need to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and let the whole world know
Let them know.
what we're doing here. Shout out to Ronnie Hudson. Shout out to Ronnie Hudson. I am going to definitely go see Giovanni Cruz and amongst the others later on today. The Gardens of the Galaxy. Gardens of the Galaxy is out, so go check that out. We had a guest, Giovanni Cruz.
Yeah. And the best moment of the whole show, of course, I made Mike laugh finally.
Yeah.
For the first time. That is historic. We've been doing the show how long?
We're doing it for a while. And that part of the show has been around for a while.
So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna run with that for the rest of the year.
That's right. That's right. And then also too, don't forget your tickets for Coming Palooza. Your favorite podcast is going to be in the house. Me, Chris, Shay, James. We're gonna have a good old time.
Yeah, and the lineups, I mean, they keep adding people. I mean, the boys, the Arrow cast, the Black Panther Wakanda Forever cast.
That's right.
You know, so it's a lot of people. William Shatner with my Star Trek people.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, everyone.
Oh, you know, they even added Marlo from The Wire. I can't think of the actor's name, but he's gonna be there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's gonna be there. I was like, what? So they're adding people daily. Yeah, Jamie Hector. So they announced that he's going to be there now.
There you go. And then also, too, for all my God of War diehard fans out there, Christopher Judge, Kratos himself, will be in the building. Christopher Judge will be in the building as well. So come on, man. It's a celebration.
Oh, yeah. So definitely check it out. They'll be doing also an autograph giveaway sweepstakes. So you may want to go ahead and go to Palooza and check out their Instagram page as well for that. And so before we go, of course, you know, we got to leave you with the quote of the week, just to give you a little positivity going out. It says, we can't just hope for a brighter day. We have to work for a brighter day. Love too often gets buried in a world of hurt and fear. We have to work to dig it out so we can share it with our family, friends, and neighbors. That's quoted by Dolly Parton. So,
boom. Dropping bars. I like that. And shout out to Dolly Parton.
Good old Dolly.
Good old Dolly. Well,
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap, everyone.
I'm in Cinco de Mayo recovery, so I got to go get me some water.
That's right. Yesterday was Cinco de Mayo. That's why I'm wondering why everybody went out yesterday.
Yeah, Cinco de Mayo.
The old man Michael stayed home and slept from 5 in the afternoon to almost 5 in the morning.
Oh, 'tis not I. I was in them streets.
Chris say I was outside.
I was active.
He was active.
All right, y'all. Peace
out.